I'm in Sardinia now. I'm here for 2 weeks. And I was just, I don't know, that yesterday and today I've just been a little bit out of sorts. And I was meant to have a therapy session today, which I was really excited for, but she had to cancel because she wasn't feeling well, and I'm not seeing her again until September. So part of me was like triggered, like, oh my God, am I gonna be okay for a month without therapy? Am I gonna be okay? So I did a little therapy session for myself, and I was just like journaling. I feel like that's triggering for me because I have had experiences of being so low where I genuinely was not okay, and I was not knowing if I was gonna survive the next month. That makes me emotional to talk about, but like, yeah. So, but I'm in a much better place now. But basically, I was thinking in my little therapy session for myself, how can I make the best of this period where I'm not feeling intense joy or inner peace like I used to feel? Part of me in the past would have wanted to numb out by drinking, by smoking cigarettes, by, I don't know, excessive partying, things like that. So I was just like honing in on, what do I feel like doing? What do I feel like scrolling on TikTok and numbing out that way? And actually, no, I think I've outgrown that, which is really nice. I think I've kind of outgrown that, and I think I've outgrown drinking. I've seen how alcohol can be, can cause dependency, and really, I've seen how people like need alcohol to function, and I don't like that. And it's kind of put me off using alcohol as a means of numbing out. And I've also seen people need cigarettes to function, and that's put me off. So I don't need cigarettes. Like, I don't want to numb out using cigarettes either. So I was thinking of what is it like a healthy way that I can numb out, and I literally thought about it, and I came to a healthy way, which is, for me, obviously everyone's gonna be different. For me, I like visualization. So I like lying in the sun and visualizing my dream life to like a high frequency music. And that gets me in like a much more optimistic mindset, and gets me excited, and gets me in my heart center. And I can just do that whenever I want. So I feel like that's an incredible way of like a healthy way of numbing out. So maybe next time that you want to turn to drinking, or you want to turn to whatever it may be, TikTok or whatever it is that's your go-to numb out, maybe you could try meditating or visualizing or doing some yoga, just like a healthy way to go, like, to process your emotions. For me, also playing the piano really helps, and getting in touch with my creative side, that really helps. And also, like, I feel like I used to party excessively and like drink a lot, but these days I think like numbing out could also look like going to party with amazing music, dancing, kissing a hot boy, but not drinking. I feel like that would even be kind of numbing out to me in a good way, like in a healthy, positive way. Just like little ways to feel good. I'm just like, you know, we're over suffering in this life. I never want to suffer again. I want my life to be as easy as possible from here on out. Serious. I want to have an easy life. So just like thinking of what helps me feel good, and then doing those things. And also, I'm lucky to be in the sun these couple of weeks, so I'm about to go to the ocean, and lying in the sun always helps. Yeah, so I'm feeling a lot more centered and just like optimistic after that little therapy session for myself. So I highly recommend, if you can't afford a therapist, to just journal out your feelings and your emotions. That is helpful too. Or to speak to someone, and speak to a friend, to your mom, whatever. All right, I love you. I'm going to be vlogging the next 2 weeks, so I'll see you around. Bye. Hello, I just had a really nice day on a boat. feeling blessed, and it was just great. And my hair is so dry because it's been in the sun for like 2 months straight, and it's just like gotten so dry. So I'm gonna do my favorite hair mask, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. So it's basically olive oil, mayonnaise, 2 egg whites, only egg whites. Don't put in the egg yolk, it will get really gross. I did that once. And then you can put honey in it as well, and mix that all up and put it in your hair. And it, I swear to God, saves your hair. It literally resurrects your hair from whatever state it's in. I'm gonna try and do it once a week from here on out. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. We've got mayonnaise, we've got 2 egg whites and a bit of yolk. I accidentally put a bit of yolk in, but YOLO. YOLO for the yolk. Olive oil. Honey, and then we're gonna mix that all up and put it in my hair. What practices make me come home to myself? I love Qigong, meditation, music, walking, eating. In all honesty, I turn every mundane moment of doing into being, into inspired action, into conscious breathing while I do what I do. What practices help you come home to yourself? It might be different for everyone. Everything can be spiritual as long as you do it with a very high level of consciousness. My sister doesn't like meditating, but she loves smoking cigarettes. I'm trying to help her relax and feel more ease. And so my advice was, when you're smoking your cigarette, make it spiritual. Use it as an opportunity to focus on your breath and to not think, to ignore your mind, to be highly conscious of the smoke entering your lungs and exiting. And she agreed to try it. Just a funny example of how everything, you can make it spiritual if you want to. I love and feel so blessed for these boat days, mainly because it's an opportunity to look at Mother Nature in awe, to look at the beauty of God's creation, dipping in crystalline waters, feeling the wind on my skin, rooted firmly in my body while I explore the beauty of the world around me. Thank you, Mother Earth, for housing me not just this life, but for many, many lives. I truly feel so grateful. Thank you. What a difference sunshine makes. I feel like, honestly, when I'm in the sun with my level of consciousness, I just feel so warm and so protected, like God is giving me a big hug, and it feels pretty nice. So I'm really praying for the summer to go slowly. And I've also decided that I'm gonna do whatever it takes to travel as much as I can during the winter to go somewhere sunny and go to the ocean. My idea was to go to Fuerteventura in the Canary Islands for a month in February so that I can go surfing for a month and break up the winter. I also had the idea of going to Bali to do a yoga teacher training, and then going to, that would be in Ubud, and then going to Uluwatu to do yoga, which also sounds phenomenal, but that plan is a bit more expensive, so it depends how much money I save up. But yeah, I'm just like really basking in the sunshine, feeling so blessed that I don't have a job and that I can just go to the beach every day. Like, it's pretty goddamn incredible. I sometimes get scared with gratitude, like, oh, if I'm not grateful enough, God is gonna take this away from me. Because I've had that experience where I've been given beautiful things and I have been grateful, but then I've had the experience of God taking everything away from me. So I think I'm like slightly traumatized by that, and I'm like holding on to this because I don't want it to be taken away from me again. I guess the main thing that it's teaching me is that physical things don't give you happiness. It's your internal state that is what matters. Which is all true and well and good, and I totally believe that, but I do think the sunshine helps. So the sunshine helps me feel at peace and be happy. So yeah, let's pray for sunny days. Sending you a lot of love. Mwah.
The clutter of your mind, and in fact, letting go of the clutter is practice, awareness of the simplicity of the present moment, the sense perceptions of the present moment.
These days of lounging in the sun, swimming in the ocean, watching beautiful sunsets, felt unreal. I've been through 2 years of extremely tough times on planet Earth, including mental illness, months of hospitalization, depression, isolation, suicidal thoughts, and one near suicide attempt, and the harshest, darkest Danish winters. So living this life feels like an incredible juxtaposition, and honestly it feels like a load has been lifted off my shoulders, namely because I had to feel all those dense emotions to transmute them, and now I feel so light in comparison. It's made me appreciate just how nice it is to spend a sunny day at the beach feeling a-okay inside, being able to relax in my body with sand on my skin, being able to spend quality time with my family, to kiss my baby sister, to feel the sun on my face, and to watch the shooting stars on a warm night in August. It's the contrast which makes this illusion seem real, which is necessary for this experience on earth to exist. The Master blesses calamity, blesses negative emotions, as she knows that they are a necessary part of this experience, that they are necessary for us to gauge how amazing peace and love is. Because of the hell that I've been through, I can now appreciate a day at the beach 100 times more, and I'm more present with it. I'm more grateful for it. And because of that, I wouldn't change what I've been through for 1 second. Looking back at your own life, is it possible that your hardest times were put there to act as shadows, to give definition to the light, without which you wouldn't know what light truly is? Is it possible that one day you might be the most grateful for your hardest times because of the soul growth that came about? Remember this, that pressure makes the diamond. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you next week. I love you. Bye.